It's been a hot minute, but I made it to a thrift store and I scored. I got some great things. Let me show you. Hello, it's Icy. That's right. Thrift store with kid. They needed some shorts to wear to a camp that are going to get absolutely trashed. So I managed to get some really nice things. Let me show you what I actually managed to pick up. I scored, I just want to say. Okay, so first things first, what is this? Hot Options cotton vest. Just a little knit waistcoat. Look at these lovely little buttons. This is, I have to say, so extremely my vibe. It's kind of perfect. The shape is wonderful. The size is excellent. The length is fantastic. I will absolutely be wearing the heck out of this in winter, which is now in about 5 months from now. So nonetheless, I'm very pleased. All of, what was that? $3? That's my kind of price, because I am cheap. Oh, right, okay, next on the pile, fabric, also $3. Check out this. It's shot taffeta in black, and technically, I suppose you can sort of see it's almost pinky, but it's also got this vine design. Oh, how good. How extremely good. Actually, this was $2. Actually, I think this might have been on special even more, because I think their Manchester was on, like, featherly on special. So it's kind of like, it's red and, I guess red and pink. It is the kind of the underlying colorway. So good. Really happy with that one. Then I got this. Whoops. Rather nice. I guess it's just a really loose, kind of cool knit viscose shirt. This is the Anko brand from Kmart. So originally this was not expensive, but it was only $4 now. So like it's big and loose. 3/4 length, elbow length sleeves. Just super, the kind of thing that looks great just worn over another loose shirt, because I have been wearing the heck out of the longer white one that I got from the same thrift shop last year. Anyway, you can see that in a previous video somewhere. But yeah, this is just super fabulous, super practical. Just, yeah, this will absolutely get worn a huge amount. So then we have something in a similar vibe, but fancier. So this is 100% polyester. Actually, the other one is too, anyway. This is the Beauty brand, Style Fashion, all of $6. So it's coming up a little red on the camera, like a little too warm, but it's actually quite a nice, cool red. Quite long. Will look fantastic over pants. Does actually, like, I suppose you'd say fits. So it's the right length, like the right shoulder width. It looks like it should have shoulder pads in it, but it definitely doesn't and hasn't. So it's like the others all have, like, the shoulder cut is off the shoulder and this is on it. But nonetheless, still very nice. Could be tied up for a waist kind of vibe. Great over pants. I mean, honestly, this might be even okay over swimmers, because it's the whole 100% polyester. It would actually dry really quickly if I wore it over swimmers, like to the beach or something. How often does Icy go to the beach? Maybe once a year. This doesn't happen often. Next one. Okay, so these next two things, wow. Let me show you the first one. It's a raincoat. No brand name. This was $12 and worth it. Okay, let me, this is This is really me. I mean, honestly, okay, too big. First thing, way too big. And I don't know what I'm going to do about that because too big. But my God, look at, how could I resist? It's 3/4 length, comes to sort of mid calf, so big enough. I'm pretty sure, I mean, I'll do it. I'll do a drop test later, but this definitely feels like waterproof fabric. Subtle, is this showing up? Subtle spots, quite a large, there we go, large black polka dot on the vibe. It's the same fabric for the hood, but the polka dot you can only see on one side. You can see it there. However, pockets, not very deep ones, but enough to put your hand, nothing you can put your phone in, but enough to put your hands in. Oh, and in fact, I've just found the tag. Okay, so this is Swish brand, size 20, which I could tell it is too big. It says, "I am a delicate designer garment," which I can tell is fabulous. Now check this out. It is fully reversible. All of these seams are finished properly. It is fully, completely reversible. It has these little buttons and buttonholes that you can adjust how much volume you want on the sleeve. So that's fully reversible. And it's not just that it's a really nice lining that you could optionally wear. No. Pockets on this side too. And also, I mean, we also have like the full decorative button here too. So it is 100% designed to be completely reversible, which is why it uses press studs for the fastening. Because if you're using those kind of press studs, they look okay they look okay, but you can sort of use it to close in either direction without having to worry about a whole bunch of buttons being like weird. Oh my God, it's so good. So I just have to say, it very much is like the gods said to me today, "Icy, you should go to the thrift shop. You will find the things that will make your soul happy." And sure enough, the thrift gods were correct. So, I mean, obviously way too big. I mean, if I stretch it out, here's my fingies. Now, it is a raincoat, so it is meant to be oversized. What I do with this, I don't know yet. Do I chop it off? Do I unpick the pockets? Do I make it like waist length? Ooh, I could make it, I mean, sure, I did just have a video before where I basically designed several jackets that were waist length instead. I mean, I don't know. I think it's probably better long. Now, the thing is though, obviously, when I saw this, I didn't realize it was double-sided. And so I was kind of like, tried it on spotty side out first. I didn't discover the double-sidedness until I got home. Because I had blithely said to myself, "Oh no, that'll be fine, I can take it in." Now the trick is, of course, if it's double-sided, it suddenly becomes a lot harder to take it in. Because I can't just nip out the side seams. I'll actually have to like unpick the inner layer. Excuse me. I'll have to unpick the inner layer completely. And then take in each of the inner layers and then reassemble it. So that's a much bigger job. So it looks like it's finished with, it's like a strip of the lining tape. I'll keep calling it the lining tape even though it's on the outside now. So I would hope that if I just unpicked this, that could give me access to the entire inside, and then we can do something. So this is, I mean, honestly, this is probably going to be a whole video modifying this, which means I may or may not have time to get this done before we head to before I head to Melbourne, which is where I would absolutely want to wear this because it is the most Melbourne jacket raincoat you have ever seen, and it often rains in Melbourne. However, I said that I had 2 more amazing things. So let me show you the final one. One sec. Whoops! I bought a vintage looking chair. Somehow it just fell into the car. I didn't mean for that to happen, but goodness me, it's very nice. So yeah, I found this really very wonderful, extraordinarily comfortable green velour covered chair. The green is not really my vibe, but this particular kind of foresty muted green is okay. Like I wouldn't recover this one. Also, this would be a hell, like this is a professional, you have to pay a professional to recover this one. It's in fantastic condition, has casters under the front wheels, so it's easy to maneuver. You just pick it up and you can roll it around. It is in the most exquisite condition. Mr. Icy thinks that is probably not vintage, and I probably agree with him, but I don't know when it would be from. It could be like who in Australia is making chairs like this? Do you know what I mean? Like where could you even buy this from if it's not old? But if it's old, it is in the most exquisite condition. There's like a tiny bit of white paint at the back here. The wood is great. It's no scratches. It's like been the most gently treated piece of furniture I have ever seen. The seat is properly sprung. You can see it's got like a cotton muslin underlayer, and you can see the strapping and the springs supporting the actual cushion. So I don't know. If it's not old, it is the most amazing, like kept the most amazingly. No idea. So, but nonetheless, it is absolutely fulfilling dreams of luxurious wing chairs under lamps with books and coffee and cups of tea, and in a gorgeous Victorian library style vibe, really, which is apparently slowly becoming my vibe, which I didn't realize. The maximalist type stuff I wasn't expecting, but apparently we're going there. Look how nice it is. So yeah, it's kind of wonderful. This is Future Icy with a quick update. After I finished recording all of that, I actually went and found this chair. It is, in fact, a modern reproduction. Link in the description to what it is, in case. I'd like to say, price-wise, I got an absolute deal. Like, I think 20% of the price of one of these new, and this is like new. So I just thought I'd let you know. Yeah, definite reproduction. And a few other clues that I should have paid attention to when I was looking. I was going to buy it anyway because it's glorious, but this is definitely foam in the seat and in the back as opposed to horsehair, like the older chair, which you can see in a previous video. Looking underneath, though obviously it uses the same techniques as older chairs to actually like put springs in the seats and do strap them underneath. So that was another thing. Mr. Icy also remarked that it's lighter than it should be if this was like actual mahogany, and he's right. So it's probably both, it's probably painted and then basically finished over top to give this kind of mahogany effect, I think. But it's glorious, it's wonderful. If we decide we want another one, we can do that now. Like, we want a matched pair. That's a possibility now. But I think we just want one, and then we'll work out where it goes. We have plans, long-term plans for glorious Victorianisms, but I mean, 5 to 10 year long-term plans. So anyway, back to the finish. So that's my haul, where I unexpectedly came home with a vintage chair. I think we will call that my birthday present, which is in November, and this is September. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But what's your best haul? Do you thrift? Do you like it? Apparently I love it. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments if it's your vibe. What's the most interesting thing you found? Thank you very much for watching here on YouTube. I very much appreciate it. You can follow me here on YouTube. It's very, that would be lovely, where I do a bunch of sewing thrift flips now, a few vintage, making cool bits and pieces for my house, and I would love for you to join me here. Come follow me also over at mostly Threads at the moment, where I lurk far too often, but you can find me there if you'd like to say hello. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.